Okay, so let's have a look at the cosmic Krist seed atom, or the AzurA. Well, that's what I call it. I know it supposedly isn't used anymore, that name, the AzurA. But I use it, and there's plenty of folk here within this universal construct, many different races, that have different names for the same thing. So let me break down my definition of the cosmic Krist seed atom. All right? This being the universal, original, vibratory ordered intention, or the designed building block unit of regeneration. Now, building block unit should sound familiar. Particle should come to mind. Okay? If you recall the previous video, and if you haven't watched that, go watch that. All right, so it's replicating. What is it replicating? It's regenerating. What is that? The intention that is held within the first creation vibration thought intention. So what is that? It's the greatest intention one can embody within manifest reality, and that is the love for all of creation. In other words, for the love of all life. What is so profound about this and overlooked very easily is that when people say things like that, such as myself, it's passed off as being cliche. Oh, no, 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 no. It is the greatest statement that can be made because it's true. It's love that holds everything together. And it's through love that everything is maintained in regard to this creation to facilitate for the benefit of all life. You are the love that you've always been. So within the structure, the design, the Krist, okay, without going into an in-depth explanation of what the Krist is, just kind of go with me here because I just want to simplify this. That's the whole point of doing this video, in looking at certain terms so that you can walk away from this with a word or a sentence and encapsulate its meaning and its fullness in regard to your ability to express your intention. So the Krist, or the Krist code structure, as we can see, facilitates this love intention. How does it do that? Well, through the design that allows for perpetual motion. Now we're talking about the natural order, okay? Not a fallen condition or altered condition. Well, obviously we're talking about the first intention, okay, for the design, for the creation. So we see precise mathematical geometrical instructions creating perpetual motion within the Kathara, because that's what we're talking about here, for regeneration of form within manifest reality. Of course, this being the ongoing circulation of life force currents that allows for regeneration. Okay? Again, I'm obviously talking about the first creation intention thought vibration, also to be understood as the natural order of life design. Okay? And the heart of it, the intention, is love. Unconditional love, permeating everything. So when I say this is a love connection, you better believe it. Okay, so you'll notice a lot of terms are used that pretty much mean the same thing. They may have a different function mechanically, if I can put it that way. But the intention is the same. And the meaning is pretty much the same. It's just a different way to say it. Okay, so the AzurA, Okay, this is also known as the eternal internal flame or AzurA flame. Okay, AzurA is the Anahazi word that means divine love. Okay, now flame, the word flame, is referring to frequency spectrum, which is what? It's color. Okay, it's pulse wave. Very specific, frequent pulse wave. So color is the manifestation of the vibration. Light is also that, which is a projection within the encryption of the vibration. Okay, so the color, flame, or frequency spectrum holds intent. What is that intent? We just covered it. So an encryption is a set of vibrations, or you can think of thought. Think of those vibrations as thought that hold intention. These intentions are very purposeful thoughts made manifest for all life's benefit. What did I just do there? I said this exactly the same thing I did earlier, just in a different way. Okay? What I'm trying to communicate here is simplicity. Let's keep it simple, because it really is simple. You know, you can look at it from a complicated perspective, but you can penetrate through all that within its simplicity, which is through love and understanding the intent behind the creation. And you are equal in regard to that because you're a co-creator of it. You are the love that you've always been. So in simplest terms, the cosmic Krist seed atom, or AzurA, is your love connection that can never be severed. Now, I have had people come to me and feel like they've been cut off from source because of something that happened to them and their light body collapsed, as they had said. However, I know that you can never be cut off. It's impossible, and I'm going to clarify that here in a second. All right? The cosmic Krist atom perpetually creates or replicates itself to serve. Remember in the first video, okay, within this series, where everything is alive with intent to serve one another? Go back to that video and look at that once more, and then come back to this and contemplate this thought. It replicates itself to serve as the living seeds and divine blueprint form within the time matrixy universes. Again, we're talking about the encryption of the first creation vibration, thought, intention. Remember, an encryption is a set of vibrations that hold intention. What is that intention? Well, we know what that intention is. It is love that holds it all together. So the AzurA is your power center, okay? Your light beacon, your inner sanctum. You can never be cut off from the source. You are in a source consciousness field, and all things are made up of partikai, and all partikai are accounted for. Okay? So remember, this is your love connection. You can never be cut off. This is a power center. So when doing any technique, and this is incorporated, like with what I did with the Maharic seal and the tribal shield, I have that on Patreon, and I do what is called frequency blending. However, I didn't know that there was such a thing. It just occurred to me to do it. So like when you're doing frequency blending and you're incorporating this energy center, AzurA, know how powerful this energy center is. This is your connection. You know, one could spend a lot of time and spend days, even weeks, teaching on this or learning about this. But again, this video was about simplicity. I go for what is the most simplest to understand so that your intention can be clear and immediate. It's not about years or months learning something. It's immediately being able to make the connection. That is more important than all the knowledge that you can obtain here and within this world. Because you know why? Outside of this, you hold all that anyhow. It's about making the connection. So remember, this is your love connection. All right, folks, thank you. Oh, before I go, please subscribe. And let's get this channel to 10,000 subscribers. I mean, it's been 13 years. You would think so by now, right? So please help me out. All right, folks. Thank you. Blessings. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.